Hi, it's Andy here again to provide the weekly update on our reservoir levels and also the ongoing hosepipe restrictions that are currently in place. I'm here at the beautiful, if not low, Ogden Reservoir. As a region, we are currently 3% lower than we were this time last week, and our reservoir levels are about 51%, which is much lower than normal for this time of year. A big thank you to all of our customers who've been following the restrictions. It's been a brilliant response and a really great effort from everyone, so thank you. As you know, this weekend that's just gone has been exceptionally warm across many parts of the region, surpassing 30 degrees Celsius, and that has meant that demand did rise significantly, as we would expect. However, when we've compared that to previous demand across previous heat waves last month, we've seen about a 180 million litre reduction in comparison, which is a fantastic and brilliant effort, and it means that we've been able to store more water in reservoirs like this rather than utilise it to meet the demand on the network. So big thank you. Now, we know it's not just our customers' efforts that are required. We at Yorkshire Water also have a huge part to play, and that's why we're continuing all of our efforts into reducing leakage. We've got technicians out there 24/7 out on the network, finding and fixing as many leaks as possible. In fact, last week we saw 430 leaks attended and repaired last week, which is about 100 more than normal. So it just goes to show we are also doing our bit as well, because we've got a huge part to play. Now, all leaks are different. Some are complex, some are a bit more straightforward to find and fix. We have to take a number of things into consideration when leaks are reported to us, or we do find them ourselves on the network. For example, depending on whether or not it's in a grass verge or in a field versus in the highway or on a footpath, that'll determine whether or not we need to put traffic management in place. We may need to close a road. So all those different elements mean that sometimes they take a bit more planning. And then obviously once we get underground, we also have to be very mindful about the underground services and other utilities that we may cause an impact on. Now, obviously we've had a bit of rainfall this week, which was most welcomed, and we're also forecast to get a bit more rainfall across the course of this weekend. But given how dry and how warm it's been, a lot of that rainfall will either be evaporated or used up by the gardens, plants, etc. So we need to ensure that we continue to use water wisely, continue to follow the restrictions that are in place, and collectively our combined efforts will mean that we're preserving our water stocks throughout the course of the summer. Thank you.